What's going on, people? So, actually, going out of town, and I kind of almost forgot to record this video before I left, right? So it's like the morning before the flight. So here we are. So my last week was because it's Sunday right now. So last week was the last full week going into like the half marathon thing. So a lot of people say like that is the time to kind of pull back a little bit, as far as like how many miles you're doing overall and all that stuff. I guess to like leave a little something in the tank. Don't beat your body up too much right before you like need to like tap into all that, you know, which makes sense, right? And so that is what happened. Though being honest though, I kind of forgot about that thing, and I would like to have done like a little bit more, but it's probably for the best that this week played out the way it did. So Sunday was a 5K up in I was near some museum or something like that, some like Jewish community, something or other. So, I was out there doing it, right? Went all right. It wasn't anything amazing. They mismeasured the course. Wasn't really thrilled about that. So it was an even 3 miles, like exactly. And let's see, it did have a lot of like a lot of elevation changes. It wasn't straight up hills, I guess you could say, but a lot of elevation changes because if I felt it, and then when I looked at the thing later, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess there was a bit going on here. So there was that, right? All in all, it still went pretty all right. I think it was like a little over, little over 20 minutes to get through that, something like that. It came in fourth, which was kind of cool. First for the age group, but fourth overall. And then moving over to Monday. Monday was, yeah, that one was a fairly smooth, just going out with like one of the local groups or whatever. Did an easy 315, 316 miles, something like that, just like doing their normal route that they do. And that one wasn't going all in or anything like that, just again enough to kind of like keep my body active and stuff. So worked out pretty well. And then Tuesday I did pick it up a little bit as far as like the distance goes. So I did 5 that day, right? At about a 7:30 if I recall correctly. Overall, right? I think I started off a little slower, but in the end that's kind of what it ended up being if you do the math or something, which was a good one, because I think there was some wind and stuff that day too, which it's kind of good to get out there in like some of the different situations or whatever, because I don't know what this race on Monday is going to be like at all. So I'm just going to go into it and hope for the best. But so that went all right, no complaints there. And then Wednesday, I was out of town for the ICP show. Friday or Thursday, I was at some other show that night. And then Friday, I was like, okay, I'm not doing anything because my body is not trying to do anything, right? But then Saturday rolls around, and some friends of mine, they had this 5K thing organized, so I went out and did that. And that, I went pretty good on it, as far as like effort and whatnot, right? So walked away with my new current best record, which is what, no, I don't know why I keep wanting to say 2014, I think it was. Yeah, so did that, which meant, a good deal of effort being put into that, like I was saying a second ago. So it was at least like a very flat course, just like out, back, like straight, no turns, no ups and downs. It was one of the most boring runs I've ever done, honestly, but it was easy going in a way, but I was kind of not feeling the greatest because of how Wednesday and Thursday played out, right? So it's kind of a good thing, like I said, that I took some sort of break, and now today, Sunday, I'll just be, taking a little flight, and then Monday morning, I'll wake up, knock out this half, and see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well, right? Because I'm going all out of my way to make this happen. The goal is to have a new personal record set, for myself. Well, obviously for myself. It's not like the biggest deal all the time, like to chase these different records and stuff. It's more so, in my opinion, it's more so about just doing overall better or feeling better than you did last time. So if you do like 5 miles at whatever pace, and then a month later you do 5 miles at the same pace, you should hopefully at least feel better, right? Even if you don't run faster or farther, you should at least feel better, right? When it's said and done, So that's kind of where I come from when it's like, yeah, I don't really always care about the goal or the personal records and stuff. It's more so just like getting through it and feeling like things went better, right? So that's kind of what's going on with that. Hopefully I can get, I don't know, I think 745 is sounding pretty doable, and that would be an easy thing, right? Because I think my current one is like 750, something like that, over 13 miles. So this would be like knocking that down by 5 seconds per mile, which 5 times 13, who knows what that could be? It could be anything. But either way, so that's what's going on with me. So yeah, from me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I gotta get over to the airport and stuff and do all that. Later, people.